90 Day Fiancé star finds Aussie love. A new teaser hints that Elise Benson may have found romance in Australia, setting up a fresh twist for the hit series 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. The brief preview positions Benson's journey as the next chapter in the franchise's global love stories, with viewers set to watch whether a long-distance connection can last. The clip suggests Benson, known to fans for her candid approach to dating, is now exploring a relationship down under. The timing aligns with the show's standard release cycle, where new pairings are introduced through teasers ahead of an episode drop. The setup signals a new setting, fresh cultural hurdles, and the familiar question at the heart of the series: can love survive distance and paperwork? While brief, the preview points to a storyline based in Australia, a first for Benson. The phrase "found love" suggests an early connection, not a final outcome. That framing is common for the franchise, which builds suspense around first meetings, family reactions, and visa timelines. The teaser does not show a wedding plan or a visa milestone. Instead, it sets a tone: hope, distance, and the pressure of making it work in a short window. The franchise formula updated. Before the 90 Days follows couples who meet online and decide whether to pursue a K-1 visa. The series tracks first in-person visits, cultural clashes, and trust tests. Australia provides a new backdrop with travel times, costs, and work schedules adding tension. Past seasons have featured couples across Africa, Asia, Europe, and Latin America. Australia adds unique questions about relocation, time zones, and family expectations. It also presents a country with its own immigration rules, which can complicate timelines. While Australia changes the stakes, distance is a major hurdle for any couple in the series. Melbourne to New York, or Sydney to Los Angeles, can mean a 14 to 17-hour time difference that strains daily communication. Flights are long and expensive, which can limit visits and reduce time spent face-to-face. Time zones can disrupt routines and shared plans. Travel costs and vacation limits can delay key moments. Family introductions may happen later than planned. Viewers often judge couples on how they problem-solve. If Benson and her partner align on schedules and support, they may build trust faster. If not, doubts can grow. Fan interest in what's next. Teasers like this are designed to spark debate online. Fans tend to track social media clues for travel photos or hints about a partner's identity. The franchise often avoids confirming details early to maintain suspense. That appears to be the case here, with the preview giving just enough to raise questions. Key unknowns remain. Who is Benson's partner? How did they meet? Are they aiming for AK-1 visa or testing the relationship first? Those answers will shape the season's arc and determine whether their story trends hopeful or tense. What to watch for? As the new footage rolls out, several signals will matter. First meetings often reveal chemistry, conflict styles, and red flags. Family reactions can either ease pressure or add new barriers. Finally, plans for where to live will test priorities and resources. Australia's distance makes every visit count. If Benson and her partner plan clear timelines and show mutual effort, they can steady their path. If logistics or trust issues mount, the story could shift quickly. The preview sets up a compelling season thread without giving away the end. Elise Benson's journey in Australia promises fresh scenery and familiar stakes. Viewers should expect early hope, practical hurdles, and a race against time. The next episodes will show whether this cross-continental match can last and whether the couple can move from a promising start to a real plan. Before the 90 days, are Emma and Ziad still together amid Muhammad drama? This season of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, Emma Perry found herself a love who left her deserted, literally. Before the 90 Days, Season 8 introduced viewers to American Emma Perry, who fell for Moroccan Ziad El-Yaoui on an international dating app. After getting to know each other in person, Emma was thrilled to finally explore their physical connection, hoping that meant a birthday proposal was on its way. Instead, their relationship hit a major roadblock when Emma told Ziad about her ex, Muhammad, causing viewers to question if they had broken things off for good. Scroll to find out where Emma and Ziad stand today, whether Muhammad will come back into the picture, and more. Are Emma and Ziad still together? As of Before the 90 Days Season 8, Episode 11, Emma and Ziad have broken up. On Emma's birthday, Ziad admitted that he could not propose to her because he still felt like she was hiding something. As it turns out, he was correct. Not only had Emma been talking to her ex, Mohammed, when she met Ziad, the two were also far closer than we originally thought. Emma explained that the last time she traveled to Marrakesh, she got engaged to her ex-boyfriend, Mohammed. Emma told him, "I didn't want you to be mad, so I didn't say anything about it." After she revealed her secret, Ziad immediately pulled the plug. When did Emma and Ziad start dating? During the first episode of Season 8, Emma revealed that she met Ziad when she joined an international dating app. Just 5 minutes after she signed up for the app, they matched. She explained, "Ziad was calling me his future wife like 15 minutes into our first conversation, and that sealed the deal for me." Based on a conversation with her sister Izzy, this appears to have been about a year before she traveled to Morocco. Is Emma still in contact with her ex, Mohammed? No, it appears that Emma is not currently in contact with her ex. However, the mid-season preview proves that later in the season, Emma receives a call from Mohammed. She later indicates that they are planning to meet in Marrakesh. Prior to her trip, Izzy looked at Emma's relationship with Ziad and asked, "Do you not realize that this is exactly what you did with Mohammed last year?" After that, Emma confessed that Ziad isn't her first Moroccan boyfriend. "Last year," she explained, "I flew to Morocco for the first time to meet Mohammed, and I was completely head over heels in love with him. Ultimately, Mohammed broke Emma's heart. Maybe this time around, things will be different." 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days might have delivered the franchise's biggest engagement meltdown thanks to Forrest's mom. Warning: the following contains spoilers for the 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days episode, use caution when opening overhead bins. Stream the episode with an HBO Max subscription and read at your own risk. Parents have been the focus of Forrest Atwood Mackenzie and Sheena's storyline on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days since before the start of the 2026 TV schedule, and it's looking like that trend will continue. Now that we've cleared up the truth about Sheena's evil parents, I have to direct my attention to Forrest's mother, Molly, who might have just had the biggest meltdown to an engagement 90 Day Fiancé has ever seen. I've written previously about how Molly has overstepped in her 32-year-old son's relationship, such as by bullying Sheena when she feels challenged in any way. Even so, I thought there was a chance she'd find redemption before the end of the season, but that's all out the window now. Forrest proposed to Sheena, and when they went to tell his parents the good news, this was her response. No one is saying they are having these babies like hotcakes for the sake of getting a storyline on future seasons of shows in the franchise, but hey, it certainly doesn't hurt. How many kids do Emily and Kobe have on 90 Day Fiancé? When Emily and Kobe got married, they had one son, Coben, and another child on the way, their daughter, Scarlett. After her, they welcomed Adam, their second son. For Emily and Kobe, though, having a big family works, especially since they have their own home now. The idea of the two of them with a gaggle of kids still in Emily's parents' house is a little too chaotic, even for 90 Day Fiancé. In 2024, when Emily gave birth to their third child, Adam, she said, per 90 Day Fiancé in a statement, "Kobe and I are so excited to share we welcomed a beautiful, healthy baby boy to our family. Our hearts are overflowing with love watching Coben and Scarlett love on their new baby brother Adam. He's the perfect addition to our family, and we are so excited for this new journey as a family of 5. 2 years after Kobe and Emily were introduced to the 90 Day Fiancé fandom, they moved out of her parents' house and bought their own home in Salina, Kansas. Emily shared the news on Instagram at the time, and it's a good thing they found a big place to fill with kids, because after they bought the house, they continued to expand their family. Is Emily from 90 Day Fiancé pregnant again? In November 2025, Emily and Kobe shared with people that they were expecting their 4th child together, making them a family of 6. Emily joked that Kobe said he wanted to have more than his own dad did with 10, but said she would meet in the middle at 5. That means, per her own admission, fans can expect at least one more to join the brood at some point. Emily didn't share her due date, but in February 2026, she posted a video of her first and second trimesters on Instagram. In the caption, she wondered what her 3rd trimester would be like. She also noted that she was 25 weeks pregnant in early February, so that means her due date should be in June 2026. How long until Emily and Kobe have a 5th, though? At this rate, probably not too long after baby number 4. Before the 90 days, are Emma and Ziad still together amid Muhammad drama? This season of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Emma Perry found herself a love who left her deserted, literally. Before the 90 days, Season 8 introduced viewers to American Emma Perry, who fell for Moroccan Ziad El Yayaoui on an international dating app. After getting to know each other in person, Emma was thrilled to finally explore their physical connection, hoping that meant a birthday proposal was on its way. Instead, their relationship hit a major roadblock when Emma told Ziad about her ex, Muhammad, causing viewers to question if they had broken things off for good. Scroll to find out where Emma and Ziad stand today, whether Muhammad will come back into the picture, and more. Are Emma and Ziad still together? As of before the 90 Days Season 8, Episode 11, Emma and Ziad have broken up. On Emma's birthday, Ziad admitted that he could not propose to her because he still felt like she was hiding something. As it turns out, he was correct. Not only had Emma been talking to her ex, Muhammad, when she met Ziad, the two were also far closer than we originally thought. Emma explained that the last time she traveled to Marrakesh, she got engaged to her ex-boyfriend, Muhammad. Emma told him, "I didn't want you to be mad, so I didn't say anything about it." After she revealed her secret, Ziad immediately pulled the plug. When did Emma and Ziad start dating? During the first episode of Season 8, Emma revealed that she met Ziad when she joined an international dating app. Just 5 minutes after she signed up for the app, they matched. She explained, "Ziad was calling me his future wife like 15 minutes into our first conversation. And that sealed the deal for me." Based on a conversation with her sister Izzy, this appears to have been about a year before she traveled to Morocco. Is Emma still in contact with her ex, Muhammad? No, it appears that Emma is not currently in contact with her ex. However, the mid-season preview proves that later in the season, Emma receives a call from Muhammad. She later indicates that they are planning to meet in Marrakesh. Prior to her trip, Izzy looked at Emma's relationship with Ziad and asked, "Do you not realize that this is exactly what you did with Muhammad last year?" After that, Emma confessed that Ziad isn't her first Moroccan boyfriend. "Last year," she explained, "I flew to Morocco for the first time to meet Muhammad, and I was completely head over heels in love with him. Ultimately, Muhammad broke Emma's heart. Maybe this time around, things will be different." Before the 90 days, are Forrest and Sheena still engaged today? On the February 22nd episode of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Forrest Atwood Mackenzie finally proposed to his long-distance girlfriend of 7 years, Sheena Penaranda. Now that we know the couple is planning on heading down the aisle, it's about time we check in on where they stand today. During Season 8 of Before the 90 Days, fans fell in love with Forrest, a 32-year-old from the Dalles, Oregon, who set up his house with 24/7 security cameras to stay in constant contact with his girlfriend from the Philippines, 40-year-old Sheena. Once Forrest arrived in the Philippines with his mom, Molly, and stepdad, Dev, it became clear that there was still a lot for Forrest to learn about Sheena. Scroll to find out all about 90 Day Fiancé couple Forrest and Sheena's relationship, where they stand today, and more. Are Forrest and Sheena still together? Yes, Forrest and Sheena have confirmed that they are still together as of February 2026. On February 22nd, after viewers watched him propose, Forrest posted an adorable video from the day of their engagement, writing, "After many years, I finally found my dream girl." 2 weeks prior, Forrest confirmed that he was still head over heels for Sheena, sharing, "My Sheen definitely has a spell on me. Her smile just melts all the bad and makes everything so warm, red heart, red heart." When did Forrest and Sheena get engaged? Forrest and Sheena got engaged during episode 11 of Before the 90 Days Season 8, the same episode that Emma Perry and Ziad El Yayaoui called it quits. While TLC has not confirmed when Season 8 was filmed, Forrest and Sheena's storyline clearly takes place in 2025, based on a calendar scene in the background earlier in the season. At the Venice Grand Canal Mall in Tagwig, Forrest proposed to Sheena, telling her, "Sheena, thank you for being in my life. Let's continue to be in each other's lives from now on. If you do me the honor, will you please marry me?" Watch Forrest's full proposal and Sheena's adorable response below. Why did Sheena lie to Forrest about her family? One major point of contention between Sheena and Forrest, or really his mom Molly, has been a lie Sheena told about her family taking the money she and Forrest were trying to save for their future. Sheena had expressed that her family would treat her unkindly if she hadn't given them the money. She told Forrest's family, "They would say bad things to me, they would say bad things to other people. And it affects me emotionally, mentally, drains me every day, and it makes me feel so bad now." However, once Forrest met Sheena's family, it became clear that they were lovely people, so her story did not add up. That's when Sheena admitted that she lied to Forrest because it is hard for her to save money. Her parents had always seen the money she had given them as a loan. While culturally, children do help their parents financially in the Philippines, it's clear that Sheena's situation was not as bad as she was letting on. During episode 11, Sheena explained to Forrest that she had been waiting to tell him the truth about her last relationship. She explained, "The truth is that most of the people that I love happen not to be serious with me." According to Sheena, she found out 3 years into her last relationship that the guy she had been seeing was seeing someone else the entire time. She confessed, "I did that lie because I'm afraid that I would lose you." Do you think Forrest and Sheena were made to last? Sound off in the comments below. Stig's music career on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days probably isn't too much for Aviva to handle. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé were quick to compare 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days couple Stig and Aviva to Soulja Boy and Kimberly from a previous season because of Soulja Boy and Stig's respective and alleged international music careers. But Soulja Boy and Kimberly had a not-so-great ending to their great love, so are Aviva and Stig still together after 90 Day Fiancé? They explain on the show that they met through social media, and Aviva was aware of Stig's music career in Belize before they started seriously talking. In a way, it's intimidating for her, but after they began dating, they fell for each other. On the show, it's a matter of seeing if they can work in real life. But now that filming is over, there are some clues about where Aviva and Stig stand. Are Stig and Aviva still together after 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days? Most couples on shows in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise know better than to publicly share where they stand after filming before their season has finished airing. Right now, it seems possible that Aviva and Stig are still together. In December 2025, Aviva posted an Instagram video of the two of them in a pool together. For Stig's part, he has shared multiple Instagram posts where he tagged his location as Texas. Then, when Aviva posted a selfie in January 2026, she appeared to have a wedding ring on her finger. Unfortunately, Aviva and Stig have really only given their fans breadcrumbs about where they are now as a couple, though. On the show, however, Stig and Aviva's relationship hits a snag when she attends a performance and sees how women respond to Stig as a performer. Much like Kimberly had an issue with this with Soulja Boy once upon a time, it could be what is Aviva and Stig in as a couple. Social media makes it seem like there's a chance for them. For now, at least, some 90 Day Fiancé fans are skeptical about Stig's music. Stig presents himself as a pretty big deal as a music artist in Belize on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. He's a legitimate singer, and he has even made some music videos, so there's no denying that he's at least attempting to have a music career. But is it the superstar career he claims to have? Some fans aren't so sure. On a Reddit thread about Stig's music, one viewer commented that it was shockingly bad. Someone else wrote, "I was embarrassed for him. I felt secondhand embarrassment watching his gig." Another Redditor added, "He can't sing, he can't rap, he can't dance, and had zero charisma." A viewer who wrote in the thread that they have family in Belize confirmed that Stig is well known, but his music might be best listened to when it isn't live. Most music is heavily produced, and the artists sound bad outside of a studio without proper acoustics or background music, they wrote.